Hello everyone, this is Xion and welcome to my game guide where we guide you through the basics of the game. Today we're going to be looking at buy and build mode. First thing you do once you get your sim and you get yourself a lot is going to want to either build a house, or if you've already bought a house, buy some stuff for the house. You could have already gotten the house furnished, but you might want to switch some things up. So let's go ahead and look at those options right there. The first thing you want to do is click on that build mode button right there, which is right there. To get back to live mode or live mode, however you want to pronounce it, you just click on the live mode button right there. Now the first option that's going to pop up is the option to build anything with your house, and as you can see there's all the options here. You usually want to start with walls or fences or whatnot. After that you can just add to it. You got trims, you got roof, you got roof trims, so there's a whole lot you can do with the house. You can just play with that. You got your stair railing, and I'm not going to look too much into that. We will cover that in building a house guide. Let's look a little bit more into buy mode. Alright, so once you get into buy mode, you can look at two different ways of looking at it. You can do objects by room. As you can see here, you have kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, living room, dining room, study, kids room, and outdoors. Or you can just look at the objects by function. Function's usually a little bit easier because it's all listed down. Say you're looking for something that you need, say a painting easel. So they're really specific. So if you're looking to build a room, definitely want to look by room. If you're looking for something specific, I like objects by function. So I want activity and skill, and I need to find a painting easel. Alright, so it's not in knowledge, it might be in creative. And there it is, in creative. We have different creative easels right here. Here's our basic one, EASL, easel. So going by the list seems to be the best if you're looking for something specific. As you're going through, you'll notice some things are gold and some things are white. That doesn't mean anything different. As you click on it, say I click on this house, some of these are gold and some of them are white. Gold only identifies things that you haven't looked at yet. Maybe you have a new game pack or a new expansion. So when you first go into the game, everything should be gold. But as you start going through it, they're not going to be gold anymore. So say we click on this gold door here, there's going to be some new stuff in there. So where is this new stuff? I'm not seeing it. It's probably something to deal with these expansions that I've already gotten. But as we go through buy mode, if you've noticed, say these gold cabinets here, there is a gold star just pointing out that it's new and pretty much saying, hey, here's me. Once you click on it, it's no longer gold. It just shows what expansion it came from, and you can go ahead and place that down there. As you're going through it, you'll also notice some items have a different background. All these things with the different background are things you can only get by reaching a certain point in your career. Once it is unlocked in your household, you can use it pretty much forever. So say for example this easel right here, it will tell you in red under the description of the item, unlock by reaching level 4 of the painter career, as you can see right there. And that'll show you how to unlock that. As you go through, there's a lot of different things that are like that in the game. Say this one right here. It had a blue background, but that just points out that it's new with the star as well. And as we click on all those, the star goes away and the expansion or the game pack it came from pops up. As you see again, there's different things, reaching by level 10 of the criminal, reach level 9 of the athlete. So there's a lot of different things you can unlock in the game, as well as all the things that you can collect outside in the gameplay. There's things you can collect in build and buy mode. Alright, what do we have here? We do have some mannequins. There's a lot of different things you can use to decorate. If we go through here, we can look at decorations, and there's tons and tons of different things you can decorate. Some things are really cheap, some things really expensive. Everything is put out or organized by the price unless it's a new item, which is usually in the front. So say we want the cheapest toilet available. Let's go to plumbing, let's go to toilets, and here's our toilets. We have a new toilet here as identified by the star, but that does need to be reached through a detective career, which is why it's down here at the end. And it also got a little lock figure there. But we want the cheapest toilet. That's going to be the first toilet here. While you're in this mode, you can change colors of different things. And as you can see, as you hover above them, there's little bars that shows you colors next to them. If you have two colors like this, that usually means it's one main color with a trim of a different color. And usually the bottom one's going to be the trim. So let's click on this. We have the top main color is going to be black. We have a trim with brown. Same thing here, same thing here. So the main color is usually the top one and the trim's going to be on the bottom. As you go through things, say we want paint. Let's go ahead and click on paint. The same thing is going to be available. You have different colors you can choose from right there. And at any point in time, you can go through and just redo a color if you want a different color. It's not so easy once it's already made. Let's go ahead and throw one down. Objects by room. Let's go to plumbing. Let's go ahead and put our cheapest toilet down. And we're going to put the white toilet down. So let's go ahead and put that down. You just click on it and then click where you want to put it. That will work just fine. Dragging it also works just fine. Alright, so once we get here, let's get rid of that. If you just click anywhere else, it'll get rid of the option and open up the new option. So let's click on sinks and the toilet has disappeared. If you want to adjust this, if you just hover above the item, you can click on that and you can just sell it. This one is selling for $250. The option to change the color isn't available once it's down. You do have to, maybe we can do it here. Let's check this out real quick. Yeah, see, if you click on design tool here, which we have up the top, you can click on the item and you can change the color without selling it. That way you don't lose any money. If we've used this, the value will go down, and selling it and rebuying a new one is going to cost us more money than it's worth. You can sledgehammer anything. We can grab this sledgehammer and destroy any item that you've created. And you can look at the lot info panel up here on the top. It's showing the whole lot value, which is $1,500 right now, the current value of the lot. Let's add a toilet. Or sorry, that's a sink. Alright, and let's close the info panel. Since we haven't played it yet, the lot value hasn't increased yet. Let's go ahead and play. And if everything's working right, this value should have gone up slightly. See, our value has gone up to $15.96. Our sink value was $120. It does take into account degrading value of the sink. If we sell it now, hover above the sale, it'll sell for 96 simoleons. So we click that for 96, and all of a sudden we have a little bit less money than we have just because of the used value. It hasn't been used yet, but it has been placed. Say you bought something from the store, you bring it back a couple days later, even if you haven't used it, they don't know that that item has been used or not. It may lower the value. I know when you take something to the store, they usually take it right back. But say you take it back a year later, which a day and sim time usually tends to be about a year. So now you're bringing something back, 3 days later or 3 months later. They might not want to take it back just because of that decreased value. Or they might just give you a lower value card. Same thing in the game. You get a lower value once you sell it later on. You can change a lot type if you go into build mode without a sim. Those options will open up. It'll show you different venue types. You can make a club, bar, gym, different things you can do there. Since we're in an actual Sims household, it will be stuck as residential, unfortunately. View venue type and gallery. You can look at that venue type in the gallery and just open up different things that are available. Once again, the gallery is a great place. There's tons and tons of great creators out there. You can look at my library, which will show you anything that came with the game, plus anything else you have made on your own. Or you can go to the community and just look at all the different tabs. Say we're doing lots, we're doing full lots. We can pick tons and tons of different households by popularity, by newest. And when you click on those, it'll also show you the value of that home. So whether or not you can afford it with your current sim. If we try to place this down, it's not going to work. Also right here, as you can see, this lot is larger than your current lot. Right here, it shows you the size of the lot of the creator's item. And this one is actually bigger than our current lot, so that won't be able to place down. Now you can just download those right into your game. Also, while you're going through this, you're going to want to, let's go to packs. It'll highlight all the packs. But you're only going to want to do the ones that you already have. Otherwise, it won't be able to go into the game appropriately. So let's say I don't have any of the stuff packs, and I don't have get together just yet. So now I get rid of those. Now I can see the different things that are available. Let's do things that have all these and get together, and we'll see if we can find something that I can't do. Alright, so we have this one. And if you try to place it down, it's unavailable because there's insufficient funds. Can we do something? Current funds, so let's do price, and here you can do the price point of the item as well. So let's do this one, and then we should be able to place that down. It is the wrong size. This lot is larger than your current lot, so if you try to do that, I'm not sure what's going to happen. And let's see if we can do that. Applying this will replace the lot currently in build it. You cannot undo this action. Let's go ahead and do that. It does give you warnings. So once you place that down, as you can see, this lot is a whole lot bigger. So let's go ahead and place that down. It should cut off everything that's already here. Alright, see, and as we can see, we can't even place it down just because the size is wrong. So what we're going to go ahead and do is just push delete. Delete will delete everything. As you can see, it did paint everything that we didn't want to paint, even outside our house, just because of that lot. So you want to make sure you get the right size lot. So we're going to go ahead and push cancel, and we're back to build and buy mode. Those are pretty much your basics of build and buy mode. There's not a whole lot to it. You do have to search around and kind of get a sense of where you're at in the game and where everything's at. There's a lot of different things and a lot of different areas. I hope this helped you out at least a little bit. You can look at your household inventory while you're in here, so anything from deceased Sims will pop up in here, or anything you've deliberately moved to your household inventory. Or even if you add all your furnishings when you move to your household inventory, they'll pop up in there. So you can keep a lot of stuff in household inventory, which will last through generations. Also, anything in inventory won't degrade, so say you throw food in there, it should stay in there forever at whatever quality it was when you placed it in there. Last but not least, you can search here. You can do automatic counter placement. So if you put that on, and as you see, there's different options. Counter placement, here we go. We have bathrooms, we have another automatic counter placement, and they will pretty much just merge your counters together. So as you saw there, let's go ahead and undo that last one. We have a corner, and while you're clicking on these, as you can see, there's corner or counters with different shapes. If you put a normal counter there, it will merge the two counters together, to where if you have automatic counters off, it won't work that way. It'll just keep them separated like that. And let's go ahead and click on one of these. That should be just about everything you need to know for build and buy mode. There is a lot in here to look around, so definitely look around. Hopefully this covers some of the basics and you can figure out everything else on your own. Anyways, thank you for watching, and as always, have a fabulous day. Hey Simmers, one more thing I wanted to add I did miss on our build and buy mode is when you click on the colors of the items in build and buy mode, select counters. If there are other options other than colors, as you can see here, if you do have auto counters off, as we just mentioned, you can pick the location of the counter, so you can do different counters like this. Even if you want them kind of off-centered like that and something really weird, you can definitely do that within your game. Hopefully that covered anything else I might have missed, and once again, have a fabulous day.